U values are a measure of the rate of heat flow through a building element. The lower the U value, the better the thermal insulation. BuildDesk U software makes it easy to determine U values for different building elements. This demonstration gives an overview of the key features of BuildDesk U. When BuildDesk U starts, it gives you a pop-up Quick Start menu, and you can choose which type of building element you'd like to calculate a U value for, between different walls, floors, and roof constructions. We're going to choose an external wall for this demonstration, so I'll click on the large button here. Because this button allowed you to do both external wall and basement wall, you can choose which one you want in this pop-up box here. We'll go for the default, which is external wall. The right-hand side of the screen has catalogues of materials. These are either generic materials or materials from different product manufacturers. This main area here is where you'll get the information about the element that you're building up and its U value. And down below you get a list of the different material layers in that particular building element you're working on. We'll see that in just a second. Over on this side of the screen you get different choices for components. Now, because we launched external wall to start with, our choice is about external walls, so we have standard external walls, or we could do direct entry U values. The own catalog allows you to build up your own different elements and store them for later use. If we wanted to switch to a roof from an external wall, we could quite easily do that by clicking that button, or indeed by clicking up here on this icon. As with every Windows program, you'll find file menus at the top. So if we wanted to look at the U value of a particular type of wall, we would open up the walls. Say we were making a cavity wall fully filled dry lined, we would again click on this little box to expand the selection, and these are the types of wall that are already in the software that you can choose from. So if we were to choose a brick blown with mineral wool with vertical ties, we could either drag and drop that to here, or we could double click on it. If we drag and drop, the component layers are locked against editing. So in this case, we're going to double click, which will allow us to edit the component once it's loaded. And you now get a 3D representation of the building element. It shows you the U value. It shows you U max. If you hover over that, you'll find the source of that value. And this is from England and Wales building regulations, so if you want to meet those regulations, you can't go above that value. RT is the thermal resistance, which is the reciprocal of the U value, and is used a lot in the continent. The thickness shows the thickness of the entire assemblage. You'll also see that there's now horizontal section and a vertical section through this assemblage. And down here are the different layers that make up the whole element. Some of the layers have more than one material, so you can expand them to see what else is in the layer. So the blown mineral wool also has wall ties, which are shown as fixings, and because it's insulation, there is an area where you could have air gaps. In fact, this doesn't. If we wanted to have a go at improving the U value, we could have a look at the wall ties. Let's click there to expand and see what our choices are. We could put in a double triangle wall tie, and you'll see that that has the effect of improving the U value by reducing it. You might also want to use, instead of a generic material, something from a manufacturer's catalog. So for example, Rockwool makes mineral wool products. If you click on there to expand it, you see it has products in 3 different areas. If we look at building, there's a cavity insulation product. We can drag that in. You'll see the thick line is where it's going to go in this element, and release it. To further improve the U value, we'll make it thicker. And click OK. Now what that's done is to actually add it as a further layer in our building element. We don't want to do that. We'll deactivate it from the U value calculation by clicking. This feature allows for quick comparisons between different designs. And so the calculation has now changed, but it's still in the diagram. So let's right click and remove layer. And now we've taken out the generic material and replaced it with cavity. What we haven't done though is changed to a better wall tie. So if we do that and click on there and change it to a double triangle wall tie, we'll see that now we've made quite a marked improvement in the U value, down to 0.27. So that's an introduction to BuildDesk U software. You'll find more information on our website, and thank you for listening.